All right, I believe we are live. Welcome to MASH VP, being done by MASH, ironically. Joining me on commentation is Slammin, who is more versed in rhythm games than I am, because I am a filthy Draconeer speedrunner and occasional obscure booba game enjoyer. Welcome to what I've been kind of playing on and off for the last year. Alongside Ez2on, and I've been really digging this game since the release, which we just finished the first anniversary for this game.
Indeed it is.
Yeah, so hopefully audio-wise, we are okay, because this game does and will get loud. It's a rhythm game, so expect music to be good and loud.
Especially good.
Yeah. Yeah. So we do have a curated set list for this showcase. There is a second showcase that'll be more free flow, that will include stuff that we cut originally from this showcase. So if you do miss stuff here, you'll get a more free flow chill with even the new stuff that was released in the last month, and especially on this last Wednesday. Unfortunately, that stuff didn't drop until we basically finished the list.
They were like, surprise, new music.
Yeah. Yeah, so this is an interesting game. So we'll be doing song set lists for the next 3 hours. We can go ahead and start the clock now, and then we'll kind of work our way in with the commentary as we go through the set list. We're going to open with the beginning tutorial song, just to kind of ease ourselves in and allow ourselves to explain mechanics of the game. Slammin will probably do most of the talking throughout the showcase. And I'm going to make sure I switch to offline mode because it's a new thing. And then we'll go ahead and begin with the tutorial, which is a perfect way to introduce players to the game. And Slammin can kind of take care of the commentary, and I will just play for this and add some
Just
input.
jam, sure. I'll do my best. Okay, first and foremost, this is a highway game. So objects will become from the horizon towards us. Similar to Guitar Hero, Rock Band, all that Western side of rhythm games that have appeared throughout the late 2010s. Sorry. So this is basically a 4-key game, but it has an interesting twist. That is that you have 2 lanes, and sometimes they merge, sometimes they not, and you can do one of 2 things. You can set 2 sets of different inputs. You can mirror your 4 inputs, and some people do that. Some people just go with the flow and try reading it. MASH is taking the more traditional approach of playing a 4-key game, as we can see here.
Yeah, this will seem a little easy for now until we work our way through the set list that we curated and in that, but this is just a tutorial warm-up on hard. Most of the set list will be done on expert or hard, depending on the charting complexity, which is what it's curated as.
Yeah, let's say this is the entree.
Yeah.
Just some quick explanations on how the other mechanics of the game happen. Aside from the 4K aspect of the game, we have, I don't remember how it's called, because I don't have this game, but
this game refers to it as 4-lane mode, which is actually 6-key.
Yeah. No, I'm just gonna mention the next thing about this, which is the lane merging, the lane moving. I don't know how that lane is called.
Yeah, you'll see it in some songs coming up because it's used quite a lot, and there's a lot of interesting charting being done with the merging lanes. So
usually, yeah, and that's another thing. Usually they try to make it visually easy on you, but some charts break the mold on that. Yeah, that's the way I call it, the shift notes.
Yes.
Those
also,
are the notes
our
that I was
waifu Shinon here is going to disappear after this next section where she's teaching us about the shift notes. Then we're going to see her lovely sister, Ray, join us shortly.
So it's a 4K game, but at the same time it is not, because the shifting mechanics, some people might not consider it an lane, but Potato, potato.
It's used quite a bit
There's a
more
little-
than you would think, so I definitely treat it as a 6 key.
No. I've also I totally agree. But there are similar mechanics in similar games. For example, you have sidetracks in DJ Max, and you have also drifts in X Driver, which also uses stuff outside the highway.
Yeah, so now we're gonna put everything together that we learned from the tutorial with a bit of the explanation and practice early to kind of finish up this tutorial song. And I'm not no like rhythm game aficionado. I haven't been playing rhythm games for that long compared to most skilled players. So do keep that in mind. It's always nice to be able to get new people involved with rhythm games, but some people it can be challenging. I'm also playing this on keyboard, and I started playing rhythm games with a fight stick. So it was a bit of adjustment over the last couple months.
Fine, it's good. And that's a full combo.
Yeah, nearly V-rate too, which is incredibly hard to get.
That's fine, we're good. It's a good omen.
Yes, Dragon's Sage, I did used to play this game with a fight stick.
It's not uncommon to use a fight stick. The next song is Chikotsu no Chi by Akira Yamaoka. You know, the cat song.
The cat song. Okay, so I gotta go up here in my list because everything's organized by title. There we go. And
There we
we
go.
are doing this on hard. Okay.
Yep. Akira Yamaoka, prominent Konami musician from the 2000s, composer of the Silent Hill series, and a lot of B-Money songs that sound like this.
Yeah, we will be shuffling between hard and expert because obviously I don't want to destroy my hands before we get to the harder stuff completely. But expect myself to be a little winded towards the last hour of the showcase because it's just gonna go pretty hog wild at that point.
I'm just gonna turn up the volume of the music because it's so good.
Yeah, this song's really, really good. But knowing the meaning behind the song and the lyrics gives me a whole new perspective of this song.
Pure Akira Yamaoka silliness.
So, key thing to keep in mind too is like you need to use the whole screen to kind of see the lanes because the shifting does make that very important to pay attention. Because there will be times where you're playing stuff from both lanes at the same time.
It's interesting because they set an expectation how you have to read, but after I think it's level 9, level 10, they kind of throw a curveball. We'll see it very specifically in a couple of 10s, but it's pretty mild for the time being.
Yeah, a lot of mild stuff for now, for the at least like the first close to an hour. But it will start ramping with the pacing, the pattern complexity, and things like that.
The
So-
thing is, when you get stuff from both lanes that shouldn't be coming from those lanes, you will see that later. It's kind of a curveball, but it's doable.
All right, so next one we have is Until Sunrise, which
Yes.
which one is that again?
Yoakerumade. It's higher, I think. Yep, higher. Level 7. 2 more, 3 more.
This
There.
one.
Next one.
Next, oh, this one. Yeah, you're right.
This one.
And we're doing this on hard.
Yoakerumade by Nazona Unit.
All right. Here we go with this one. The one thing I will point out, at least from my experience, is that the ratings on some of the songs that tell you like the difficulty, sometimes a 7 will feel more like an 8 or a 9 to at least me, in the case of density or pattern complexity. And you'll definitely see that towards later songs in the list, because they might appear as lower difficulty than some other songs, and vice versa.
A conundrum as old as the genre itself. Why some songs are that difficult at that level? Skill sets. It's all about skill sets.
Oh, and I do apologize for not indicating that is gonna get very heavy flashing lights warning in some of the later songs. So I do apologize for this pixel bringing that on people.
Yeah, some of the songs have some visual effects that probably the very last song it's a straight up epilepsy warning, but most of the songs have very mild visual effects.
At least until the last hour, roughly.
Yeah, it's not that flashy, but there are some hardcore songs that do really rely on the visual effects for dramatic effect.
Yeah, there's thankfully we kept a couple of my favorites in here, because my original list before we cut it down was like over 180 and growing. So we have stuff in here that I don't usually play regularly, but it's always good to kind of switch it up and play stuff even if it's a harder difficulty or something you're not as used to.
Remember, it's always good to play variety.
Alright.
Nice.
I have my favorites, obviously, and preferences, but, I mean, I played every single song in the game. I like them all for various reasons. There's a couple that I don't like nearly as much for reasons, and we'll get to one of them very soon.
Okay.
Plus slamming for convincing
Now we
me to
got
put that in.
the quote-unquote white guitar. That's Kodoku to Shodo by Sagaru Taiza.
And this is
featuring...
an 8 now, so.
Yep. Colonel Segaru and Hibiki Hojo. Some of the artists I've been playing rhythm games since 2001, and there's always new people, and that's always so endearing because it's just people inspiring other people, and the train keeps going, and that's incredibly amazing.
If it wasn't for the random people that I was playing Estelon lobbies with, I wouldn't probably be as enjoying rhythm games now as I have been. Because even though I was playing on 4 key against people playing 6 or 8, they were really nice and friendly to play with. And rotating songs and lobbies, all sorts of supportive comments and stuff. So it was really cool. Most of them being like Korean players and things like that, but you know, aside from the point, it was really, really cool.
Yeah, there's people and people. Some people is like, okay, pick a song now. If we don't like it, we kick you it. And there's people that, you know, we pass the turns and we pick songs. It's cool. I have not been.
I haven't ran into anybody that was negative in any way so far.
I've not been in online lobbies, but have been in real life.
Alright, we've already been seeing like some difficulty increase with this song. With that guitar solo section there.
Arm is good. Yes, Ray. Armor is good. Yeah, and yeah, this is a bold deck scene, we could say that, but more mildly and with zero effects.
The other thing I do want to point out before we get too far into the set list that this game, at least from what I understand, does have familiar artists and or familiar songs, but they definitely catered a little bit more to fresh songs and fresh artists a little bit.
Yeah. There's just to throw out a couple names. The head of Hackstorm is none other than Naoki Maeda. Naoki Maeda has been the sound director for DDR for a long time. After going out of Konami, the next song is
Gradation.
Gradation, yeah. Okay, speaking of now Naoki, he has been a prominent figure in the rhythm game specter because he has not only directed DDR, he has done a lot of games. He has done crossbeats for Capcom. He has done
you know what I just noticed?
Seven's Code for mobile. What?
Gradation.
What did you notice?
Gradation in our notes is an E9, but it looks like they changed it to an E8.
I just copied your
typoed
list.
it. Unless I typoed it.
It's fine. It's fine. Yeah. As I was saying, Naoki Maeda did a lot of games after DDR, Crossbeats, Seven's Code, Chrono Circle, and now he's the head of this. And we can hear a Ryu Kosaka song. Ryu Kosaka was part of a group called Before You, and a very famous group in B-Money's music. And basically Naoki said, hey, let's try to get those nostalgic vibes from the things we did back in Konami.
I want you folks to remember this song for later in the showcase as well, for very important reasons.
Yeah. Yep. Because, as this game is telling you, we have mashups. But let's not get too ahead of ourselves. Yeah. Yes, Ray. Dive is great. And don't want to spoil it. There is not a max 300, but there is something that you DDR players might recognize.
Those chords are so difficult to hit like that. I don't know what it is about those chords, but like hitting chords like that can be very difficult sometimes. Also, I'm a big sucker for piano songs in this game.
Yeah, it's a really cool ballad. You don't have to go balls to the walls every time. It's good to have this kind of sounds. The typical 2 thumbs into the controller for DDR, yes, right?
Alright, I believe we have Prism next, if you can
yes,
correct me on that.
Prism Rain, Kimi ni Saita. Again, with Hojo Hibiki.
Which one?
Prism Rain, that one.
This one?
I think you picked the mashup one, but on hard.
I mean, we can do
that one.
We can do this one.
You can do whatever.
Yeah, we'll do the original demo one.
Let's keep the vibe.
Yep. Let's carry the vibe from the last song to this song, which is from Demo, which was a nice new addition to the game.
Yeah, there's a lot of cool DLC. And a lot of collaborations with Demo. We have collaborations with Hardcore Tanoshi. There's a little bit of everything.
The Tennessee one had me very excited because like I was already excited about their stuff when it dropped for S2 just before that. It scares me when a song starts off slow like this because this is usually where I play the worst. I'm also playing on 3 times chart speed as well. Not that really changes much. It's for readability reasons. It doesn't affect the song speed of the actual game.
By the way, all the lanes, all the DJ dog, everything, there's a lot of customization in this game too. There are some games that do not have the option, but I've seen a couple things and it's very, very customizable. So there's a lot of ways that you can customize it to your preference as a new player. So that's very, very welcome because not everyone read the same way.
Yeah, there is modifiers in the game that allow you to adjust the scroll speed for the note reading ability to your preference, all sorts of like modifiers you might expect in most games. But there's also a randomizer modifier in this game in particular, which I thought was pretty wild. And we might show off a little bit of that on the second showcase.
Random is a staple of most rhythm games. Some games take it a bit different from others. Some do randomize which lanes are the lane order. Some do it from each bar. It's different from each game.
All right, we have Paradiso next, which is a pretty fun song.
Yep.
So let's go and throw that up here. We're also doing that on an 8.
Yep. Stand to Electro Swing.
I can play it on the 11, but it's a bit of a rough one, so we would be doing it
Not
much
yet.
later.
Calm down. Not yet.
We're gonna stick to the plan showcase.
Stick to the plan.
Also, yeah, this one's got a little bit of complexity in it for being an 8. Also, swing music. Another style that I like. The song reminds me quite a bit of like Caravan Palace for those people that know that band.
Yep. Electro Swing is very, very popular too with Vocaloid producers.
That part that we just did used to confuse me so much because the timing is a little weird when you look at it the first few times. When you have the shift lanes overlapping into each other like that.
Sometimes it's hard to gauge from where a note is, and if that note is actually a chord. Some mobile games which have a curved receptor might have a line, but not this game as far as I've seen.
So the shift lanes will actually change different sizes depending on how they're going to be used in the chart to give you some sort of indication.
Yeah.
So as you hold a shift lane, you can see that it fills up the underlaying color under the actual incoming notes on that lane, just to make it easier to see. However, in some songs, they only cover a third or half the lane or a single lane in the chart.
Sometimes it does not, yeah.
If it's not covering the inside of the lane at any point, then you know it's a tap.
Just below you, Paranoidal by Akatsuki Records.
This is not brand new, but it's relatively new because this came out around the anniversary was back in October. So
there are a lot of songs also new. By yeah. There's a lot of songs of Chrono Circle because then again Naoki was the sound director for it. It's an interesting arcade game, to say the least.
Also, let's just appreciate how banger of a song it is.
Yes. Exactly. Non-Toho Akatsuki Records.
One thing I do enjoy about the charting in this game is that you can go from playing the lower level difficulty charts and you're more or less playing the exact same sort of patterns with added complexity or density to them in those cases. So it's a lot easier to learn on the lower difficulty than just jumping straight into the heavier stuff, because you're going to at least pick up the fundamentals to play the basic chart before you start rushing yourself trying to learn the more complicated notes and things like that. And then once you get that done, you will eventually start playing stuff mostly from just muscle memory, even if you haven't even seen the chart before. At least, I didn't believe that at first until I started playing more rhythm games in this last year or two.
Chad, you have no idea how much I'm enjoying listening to those little tidbits of, yes, child, I know the feeling. You like this, right? Exactly. Matchup, from what I've seen, it's really good in telegraphing the stuff that is gonna come later in a simpler way, and that, as someone that charts for a different type of game, it can be really, really hard to do a really good, concise, easy chart that teaches. So, very welcome.
I have practiced this song a lot more than a lot of the others. And we didn't get a new score record by 4 points. So I'll take that. With a full clear.
Hey, uppies are up.
Yeah. The scoring and rating mechanic in this game are a little... I'm still trying to wrap my head around it, because they kind of work independent. So you could get a new high score, but also still get a really low rating. I still don't fully understand it yet. But I focus on the rating more than the score, because accuracy is king. That's what I'm gonna say.
Yeah, basically, the score is very similar to, for example, EX score in 2D and Beatmania 2DX. Or, I don't remember how it's called, this Sound Baltics one. I have not much experience with Sound Baltics. Next song is Time Flux.
Yeah, which is...
Time Fluctuation.
This one.
That one. Exactly,
this one. Yeah, so some of the songs aren't translated into English, so it's hard for me to know which ones are which sometimes.
Yeah, and for those who don't know Japanese, that's literally time of fluctuation in katakana. So it's an English title written in Japanese.
I still wish this keyboard hadn't had keys that were like 1/3 of my finger size. Gonna be a problem later when I start fat keying stuff in the harder songs. We're still on 8s, but you can clearly see that there's a bit more going on with the song.
Okay, good to know about that. Thanks, Ray. The thing is, personally, I know a lot of rhythm games, but unfortunately, I'm not in a place where I can play them a lot.
I didn't have myself playing rhythm games more than Drakengard 2 on my bingo card going into this year.
You hear the here, folks. Drakengard 2 speedrunner abandons the race because of rhythm games. You'll come back to it eventually. Don't worry about it.
Unfortunate combo loss there because my finger wanted to lift up, but that's fine.
You're doing great.
I'll take one miss. Why not?
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, so for just a little bit of extra context, so to get a 90, to get like an A rating in this game, you have to hit a 90%. To get a plus, you have to hit 95, I think, and then from there, it's something similar to that, anyways. But to get into the S plus, it's like 98% or higher. Yeah. And then at 99 to 100, it's V.
Yep. I think B does not allow grades. Next is Take.
Oh boy. Where is that?
Down, 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 down.
There it is.
Lower. There we go.
Is it this one or this one?
No, the one. The 8.
The 8. Okay. Also, why am I back not on favorites again?
Don't know.
All right, cool. Anyways, here we go. I don't really like this song that much, but it could be interesting to play.
I love it. So this comes from BMS of Fighters 16, 15. I'm a bit forgetful from where, but yeah, very cool song which has this.
Game's taunting you by going
Faster.
slow.
Faster! Faster!
Welcome to this song destroying me because it's so slow.
The funny thing is that this section does not speed up. It's just faster subdivisions. But it's the same BPM.
Shoot. Alright, here we go.
Here we go.
Why did you keep this in?
Because it's funny.
At least it's not the jump scare one. I'll take it.
Yeah.
The jump scare one always
scares
scares me every time.
The lyrics are super stupid. It's like, what is bamboo used for, and the Grace uses of it. And
Hey, look,
at
new
least
score.
it's not Tanaka.
Nice. Low rating, but new score.
Take that.
Alright, so we're going into Cotton Candy.
Cotton Candy, exactly.
That's interesting song. Let's go ahead and find that here, actually. Here we go.
Yeah, you were just on top of it.
I actually really like this song. Rerun has been a new favorite for me. Also done by Able too, which I'm not too familiar with, but this is actually a banger.
Yep.
Are we ready for the bass drop, chat? Nice! I'm happy about that.
Hell yeah.
How's a hell of an improvement on the score as well.
Yep. Huge improvement. Very nice. Okay. We just gonna warp to our older time.
All right, so I'm gonna let chat choose. Are we gonna do Symphony C minor, or do you want to see Turkish March? I'll give you like a minute to decide here. While we listen to the
For one
samples.
side we have Mozart, and the other side we have Beethoven. Are you a Mozart or a Beethoven fan? Pick up.
Yeah, just as soon as we see a little couple preferences, we'll go with good either of the or.
Yeah.
If not, then I'm probably gonna do Turkish March.
Okay. Okay, we got Beethoven.
So Turkish March, it sounds like.
This one. No, Turkish
Oh,
March
yeah,
is...
never mind. I'm stupid.
There is a Turkish March by Beethoven, but that's not that one.
Yeah. All right, that's fine. See, they're both really good, which is why we kind of don't really have a super final decision.
Ah, yes. Public domain remixes, a classic in rhythm games.
I would have preferred Turkish March because I've been practicing that slightly more, but that's fine.
Because of the rubatos?
I mean, these sections can get me pretty good sometimes.
Yeah. Let me tell you, the rubatos, rubatos are basically slow down sections that do not conform to a grid, and those can be very difficult to gauge in rhythm games, which heavily do this. They desperately need to stay on the grid.
Yeah, because like to me, it's like stutter stepping, which is kind of fun. Also, the key movements here just screwed me up because it's so awkward.
and there's a small build up.
All right. I mean, not bad. Not bad.
That's good. That was good.
Big fan of Beethoven and Mozart stuff. I think my favorite song from back in that era is Moonlight Sonata, actually. So.
Oh yeah.
That's a
okay. Next is Flowing.
Yeah, Flowing will be cool. We're doing this on 7. This one caught me by surprise. I'm not gonna lie. This song in particular, because it was also relatively new, around the anniversary in around October, I believe. No, my mashing skill failed me.
Don't worry, don't worry, don't worry. Keep going.
All right. Yeah, so that song goes from pretty relatively simple in the patterns to a little bit unorthodox with the double swapping. Or I don't even know what to call that because I do not know the rhythm scene lingo, unfortunately, so I apologize.
Yeah, it's just like chords. There are notes interwoven with chords. It's fine. There isn't many technical stuff in here from what I've seen on the when we were making this, so there isn't something that complicated to just explain away. We have now Dream Away.
Why I don't see it in the list?
Yeah, after Flowing, Dream Away. Hard 7.
So that's I knew I was missing some stuff. All right, I kind of there we go.
Don't worry.
Right,
Noriken and Genki. That's good.
Yeah. I knew I was missing something. I tried to prep the list.
Hey, there's a lot of songs in this game.
Yeah, especially when you don't know Japanese for all of them, you think you're gonna always miss one. But of course I missed the one English song. Did we explain that you need to hold the long notes all the way to the very, very end? There is
Actually,
no window to
actually,
produce it early.
I forgot. I completely. I'm sorry about this to everyone, but I completely forgot to ask you. Do you have to time your release?
It just has to be after the note is completely cleared. You can't do it any sooner.
Yeah, but you can just keep pressing and it's valid.
Yes, you can keep it hold and it's still valid.
Okay,
yeah.
okay.
As soon as it realizes the note's finished, you get the credit clear on it, and then can release.
Yeah. Now, because again, I've played a lot of these, so and some of
I
them
got punished pretty hard not understanding that coming from like S2on.
yeah.
So
yeah. That's the thing. For example, S2on has. You can hold them, and if you release them, you can re-trigger them, but at the cost of being in a lower tier of accuracy. But they also have a tick count, and those tick counts are valid points. DJ Max has a tail and head, and both must be timed on release and on press, and must be held throughout. And if you
also, if you
let them go, it's a miss.
You mess up a hold too, you also just the entire note is invalid, and the holds count is 2 as far as note.
That's fine. Yeah, it's the head and the tail. That's fine.
Yep.
Yeah. As the tail as long as time.
So,
With there's a lot of ways to have that. Oh, full combo.
Yeah.
Really good.
Yeah. So
because
when I realized that you couldn't recover and rehold the note, I was like, oh no.
Yeah. Oh. yeah. A lot of games tackle this in a very different way. And so yeah, this is basically you must hold it. There is no leeway, and there is no release timing. That's great. Okay.
Yeah. So
SNS.
SNS, good favorite of mine. I should probably also switch back to the favorite list. Oops. And go the other way to find it quicker. So we're doing this on expert. So we're gonna finally start seeing some experts going forward.
Yeah, I agree, Ray. But again, there's a lot of games that have different ways to see it. For example, just to give a good example, Pump It Up does not have a start. It doesn't matter if you hit them before. It does not have a head per se. As long as you are holding the panel before the note starts, it's fine. And has a small leeway to keep the combo. And you can let it go and hold it within a certain range depending on the song. So yeah, there's a lot of ways that holds can be implemented. And I completely forgot to ask Smash how this one worked.
Yeah, I just realized that we didn't really explain how those work, but
yeah.
I also really like the song. It was probably my most played song very early into learning this game. Just because just got a nice beat and rhythm to follow. And again, just I was holding it and then I kind of like ever so slightly lifted and then just whoop, that hold is now gone.
Yeah, it happens to me too.
Just gets deleted.
It's like, but I'm just adjusting. I didn't let go.
Yeah, I can't let go at all once you hammer down on those. Sin, you're not allowed to unpicky-backy and move your finger after you set it down. Like chess.
You must commit.
Touch that piece, you must commit.
You must commit. Right, to that I say, Pump Tres Cuatro, another crazy. You just drop in the ground, and that's it. That's the chart.
All right, I really like that song. It's so good.
Yeah, it's good. It's good. It's like, it's kind of a bit of K-pop, kind of a bit of regular pop. It's good. It's funky. It's got the funk.
All right, so we got X-Cross next, which was one that I snuck into the list after
Crossbase.
me and like Slavin sat down and like cut a bunch of stuff as sort of like just a little bit of more gap filler for like the transitions and stuff. So
That I'm much of a viewer of COR because again, I'm not that familiar with the set list, with the whole set list of Mash PP.
also, I wasn't a big fan of this song until I started playing it more, and I was like, you know, this is actually a pretty sick song. The more I played some songs that I didn't initially like, the more I started liking them, especially for the chart play.
Oh yeah. We got some stairs.
And I also thought this would be a really good song to kind of sneak into the list just as we transition into the little bit heavier stuff as we go through. And not necessarily just sounding, but like pattern-wise and density.
A fine choice, if I might add.
Yeah, I'm also not familiar with this artist, so this is like the first song I heard from him in this game, and I was like, I really, really liked it.
I'll be honest with you, haven't heard of it. And so far, I love it.
Speedrunner cheat there, I just hold down both. I don't care if it was a hold for only the one, I just hold both. I'm not gonna get punished for doing that, so. I'll take it where I can get it. There is, I guess we should mention this because we are going to get to it very soon, but there is, I believe, exactly 2 songs on normal in this showcase. We did try to keep it specifically to expert and hard songs. But as we mentioned earlier on in the showcase, there is songs with difficulty ratings that even on like normal are pretty challenging.
We have normal 9s, yes. Some normals get up to 9. I don't know if there's a normal 10. The scale goes up to 13, by the way.
I mean, it goes a little higher for some other songs in particular.
Yeah.
Especially on the mashups, which we'll talk more when we get to that. But yeah.
They usually kept at 13, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, generally they cap that around 13 on average. So we have.
We have
Deep Sea,
the
right?
Deep Sea Oddity.
Yeah, right here. Again, I think this. I think this was around anniversary as well. So this is still relatively new within the last month or so. So, because it was like October, I think early October maybe.
Really exciting new sound.
I can't remember, but also a pretty good jam.
Like this.
But none of the stuff in this current set list is from the November 26th release. With the Ultimate Crossover, which
You and the music.
will be later included in the more free flow showcase. And also, I think maybe we'll take requests for some songs during that.
People, we're gonna ball it.
The song also does a little bit of kind of everything, which is interesting. So you have like a bit of some sections where I'm mashing through it.
Freeform. Yeah, it has a bit of freeform, some traditional hardcore. It's pretty good.
It's got a decent mix of different patterns that I've seen in other songs without like drawing them out really long. Because like each of these sections is kind of different.
This is trancey. Very melodic.
We dropped 2 in there. But
That's fine. That's completely fine.
I'll take a new recce.
Recce's are good.
I've been thoroughly enjoying this game for a lot. I started this game late. Like going into this year, I started this game a bit late, but like I already had like 2 years on and off with S2 on, and then I started playing this game more and more and more and more and more, and now it's already caught up to my S2 on hours, approaching like 200 at this point across both.
Nice.
So
we have Midnight Scramble.
Oh yeah, Midnight Scramble's a good one. It was on the hit chart. You can see some songs are marked by like currently most played on the hit list in this game, which is kind of a nice indicator of like what's popular right now. So another good song here. This one was on there around the time that we were building the list initially, but obviously things have shifted with the new songs and stuff being added and people rotating their tastes around. So I think that's kind of like a neat thing. You can kind of see what the most played song is.
I think it's a double-edged sword because sometimes it's good to see what people are playing, but sometimes it can be a bit biased.
Yeah, for sure. But if there's stuff on there that maybe you haven't played yet that much, or maybe other people have, maybe it's worth checking out. Especially if you're relatively new to the game and you don't know where to start, like either following the recommended tab for new players or hitting the hit list is another good way to play stuff that might catch your attention a bit more to start with before you start expanding your taste a little bit. Especially if you don't know what to play, because it changes almost on a weekly basis, basically, based on how much people play certain things.
That's great.
So if you don't know what to play that week, you hit up that list.
This week, the hit list of Mashup Revision is... That sounds pretty dope, like a radio.
Also, I know we're approaching like an hour into the showcase, but very important that we mention this. You can play this rhythm game offline.
Which is a huge thing nowadays. But that's... I understand why we got there. Unfortunately, I know perfectly why we got there.
So, you don't need to stay connected to the online service to play. This game does operate in async play.
Nice.
So, yeah. Oh, also, yeah, that was really cool. So this game does operate in async play, so there's not like true multiplayer in this game, but they recently added a live session playlist to show you what other players are actively playing and working on, which is kind of neat. I disabled it for the purpose of the showcase, but I might toggle it for the next song just as an example. It's still beta, it's still work in progress, so there's some potential things that could happen with like latency.
And the next one is Bam Bam Belly Love.
Yeah, so pop on. So I'll go ahead and swap that on. Just wait a couple seconds here. Boom. All right, it says 009. That might update, but you can kind of like throw stickers, cheer people on, and kind of see what they're working on the left. But I mean, it depends on like who's active at the time and who's playing in on the game currently. I'm not sure how exactly it works, but I think it's based on groupings. But again, it's a beta feature, so they would show up on the left there. Currently no one there, so maybe it'll pick up another player since I just turned it on. Usually it takes a little bit to enable, but you can throw like stickers using the numpad or whatever you assign that to. So that was a relatively new thing with the November update. So it's a step in the right direction for what they're planning to do with the game. Whether we'll get direct multiplayer or not, I have no idea.
Don't think it has a hide feature array. Do you have a... Because there is not a favorite list, for example, but there is a star rating that you can put to certain songs. But I don't think that
there
the
is a
game
favorites
lets you...
list that you set up personally using the star rating, but again, you have to assign it manually.
Yeah, it's very, very rare to just write out delete a song from the list. I mean, not exactly delete, but not being visible. It's really rare.
Yeah, so yeah, if you want to like further organize your list for like sorting purposes for like your favorites and stuff like that, you can just rate them by 1 to 4 stars and organize the list by the sort menu by those if you'd like, just as an extra option, more or less. So you're not like cycling through the big list, because there is unfortunately one thing that I will gripe about, and that is the lack of the dice in this game. I was a big fan of the dice and Esuon, and it's like the only thing that I really miss not playing Esuon.
It's really good
in comparison to this.
Yeah. The dice are very convenient, and the fact that they don't pick, they just, it's like a random suggest. Yeah, sure, do this one, do the other one. You don't like it, roll it again. It's really good.
Yeah, so like the only way to really hide songs would be like throw a star on it to filter it out, or yeah, and just throw it in your favorites list, more or less, to put all the songs that you want to see there and use that list, which is what we're currently doing. All right, I'm gonna switch that back off.
Room Night Disco.
Yeah, so it's probably easier just to go this way. There we go. And this is a 9. All right.
Mm-hmm.
So a little bit different style compared to some of the other ones, but oh, I got punished for that, for trying to cheat that hole. I was trying to get cheeky with it, and Graham was like, I see what you did there.
Nice space.
Holy, that was an interesting hand slide motion for that. We're definitely getting into songs which are going to be a lot more difficult for me to play, as well as the early ones, but that's why we have them in the showcase.
They're getting trickier. Excuse me.
All right, yeah, definitely a lot trickier.
Yep, we're kicking up a notch.
All right, so we have the first 9 of the showcase coming up. I mentioned there'd be a couple. This is Sigma, and
Yep.
it's we're doing this on normal or sorry, it's an 8, I think.
Mash is doing this very begrudgingly.
I was talking to Slam and I was like, I want to kind of axe all the normal songs, just completely, and he was pretty against that.
I mean,
Where is
you'll
Sigma?
be the
There it is.
judge of this because.
Yeah, it's so yeah, if you know
Oh,
these
hello,
3
readers.
artists, you'll know why we're doing this on the normal 8 and not the like 11, I think it was,
I think it's a 13?
on hard. I thought it was 11 on hard.
No,
and
no,
13
no,
on
sorry. In
expert.
hard 11 and yeah, next part is 13.
I think this is a 13 on expert, I'm pretty sure, so it's 11 on hard. But this will look like a harder expert song. I don't like blindly trust the rating that is there. It's take it with a grain of salt, but like use it as like kind of like a medium measure, or like I guess ideally like what kind of pattern complexity and stuff you're gonna run into. And I think it's gonna more rely on like the player's skill at that point, whether or not it's gonna feel easier or harder to you. At least that's what I felt, anyways.
Sometimes just talking about, oh, this is a normal 8.
Also, I appreciate the
Yes,
raid.
but there. Yeah.
Hope
Thank you, Raiders.
you had a good stream, and I hope you enjoy really, really longathon and the rest of today's showcase with Mash VP.
Yeah, the thing I was talking about, sometimes a normal 8 might be hitting harder than a hard 9 because the notes per second. This is a fast song, and as you can see, it's pretty on par with what we've seen with a couple previous charts. So
Yeah, so like this part here on hard is just constant streaming at twice double beat, like double time for views, constantly, the whole time, even with the holds.
oh, I can't imagine the chart.
There's a reason why I have a B on this, and it's not because I'm terrible at playing it, it's just, it's really fast. Like, especially this is all double time.
Yeah, Sigma is kind of a boss song on the higher tier levels.
Yeah, that's a good point, Refan. Very, very good point. But, you know, Fandrum, thank you, thank you.
Nice.
I hope you will enjoy all of December with RRLAT as much as you can and or want to. We will be streaming and raising money for Open Medicine Foundation. Okay,
Yeah,
so we're on to Alive, which is a
Yep.
song I fell in love to from Estuan before I played this game.
Yep.
So let's go ahead and find that.
Pretty popular hardcore Tanoshi song, found in a lot of games.
Yeah.
A lot of games.
This was nice to see here because I was like, I already love that song a lot in S2 and it was really nice to see it here as well. Fortunately, also difficult song. but I practice this a lot more than Sigma.
And again, this is also an 8.
Yes.
Ratings!
Yeah, this is also an 8, but it's on hard. So again, just because it says it's hard or normal, and whatever number, I don't know. Just take it
Yeah,
as
sometimes this is a pretty much an outsider view because again, I have not the fortune to have the game yet, but it seems that kinda aligns. It's like they're quite similar. Except for the newest thing that we saw the other day. That's completely out of the range. That's not the same range we've been seeing this last week.
All right. Oh well, almost got it. I was like, can I get through with just
Almost.
one miss? No.
Almost.
Flipped myself right at the end there.
It's part of the process. Trust the process.
Yeah, I do like that between this game and S1, there's just, I can constantly just go back in, play, enjoy it, and then improve.
Yeah,
which is
that's-
great. Maybe not immediately, sometimes.
Yeah, no, sometimes it takes really a lot. Blinded by the Water is the next.
All right.
Expert 9.
Yeah.
You guys, down. There we go.
All right, cool. So this is an interesting song. So another expert here. Nice little triple chord here to start.
You know, in the era of the rise of the autorecord, is really cool to listen to this kind of ambient music. It's really cool.
This is like the ASMR song for this game, in my opinion. Because the water effects are kind of neat.
Just like the song's title.
So, welcome to this part. Really more practice on this part, but it's like very interesting, which is one of the reasons
It's
why
tricky. It's tricky indeed.
wanted to include this.
It's really tricky.
Just to kind of show like that, yeah, I can't trust the fact that this is a 9. It's like, okay, sure game. Oy. It's like, yeah, that was a 9? Excuse me?
Yup.
I mean, it's mostly just the end there, but
It gets
yeah.
tricky with the warbly. Okay, you want to be me so bad. I know that's not
Yeah.
a sentence, that's the name of the song.
Yeah, so I didn't
You,
like this song a lot when it first came out, but it grew on me so creepily, I guess. That's the way I'll put it.
get it? Because it's creep.
Also not familiar with this artist either, so. Also, shoutouts to Action 52 sound effects. And not Stephen
Some good old
Hawking.
rave.
Yeah, we got a tasty little morsel now with this song. Slightly tricky part there, but
So
Almost
bad.
the other thing too, if you haven't already noticed, that if you play a pattern on one side lane, you will see it usually in those songs repeat mirrored on the other side, or transition into the other side, which is kind of neat to see.
Yeah, it's good to mention that you can literally just use 6 keys and you'll be fine. But the game does actually allow you to mirror the four center lanes. You can just do 8 key if you want it. It's just a matter of preference.
Yeah, you can multi-bind if you want and things like that, which, I mean, I don't do, but if you want to play it like an 8 key,
Yeah.
sure. There's a couple songs where I can see that being a benefit from that I discussed with Simon. Because there's a hold into a press at the same time in a couple songs, which is very interesting.
Again, the flexibility on how you can set it up, it's pretty good and very, very welcome. So,
All right. Well, I think first
Cutter.
Imo Kosen song. I think maybe.
Emokoshin, yes.
Kata
Well,
Kata.
the Tash remix. The Tash remix.
Yeah,
but
yeah. I mean, it's still Imo Kosen, but I like unironically, this particular version of Cutter is my favorite.
Good.
No offense. We'll get more Kosen though. Don't worry. The opening. Another reason why I like it. The neat little scissor effect there. So we'll see a little bit more visual effects happening with most of the songs coming forward. This song uses them quite well. Not as heavy as some other songs, but
Yeah, it's very
It's
mild.
cute.
The snip and yeah, that very. It's simple but effective, and some flares here and there, but nothing too major yet.
yeah, the scissor cutting motion is just very cute thing to rip off of for the song name. Boom, boom. Yeah, and some songs like this one, if you do the holds, like it, depending on your setup for like the visual effects, like in the case of me using the one setup that I have now, it's just filled with green stars, which is pretty funny. Because like the one I was using, the Kano C one, it just did like a rail grind at the bottom of the screen with sparks flying everywhere, but this one just makes stars appear all over the screen.
Sparkles.
Hey, something a little tricky there. You see it
yeah, and that's
crossing.
our first,
First lane cross.
Those are evil.
Yeah,
And
those
nice
are
combo.
so evil in some of the songs that they appear in.
Yeah, but as I told you, the very few I've seen, they're pretty fair.
Yeah,
it's
they're not
pretty telegraphed.
They're not like, oh, like surprise. Like it's like they're pretty telegraphed.
But it's probably a jump scare the first time you see them.
Oh, yeah.
I can assure you
100%.
that. Yeah.
I was like, yay, and then that happened. I was like, what?
Yep. Okay, just go down twice.
All right, disorder 8. Okay. All right, so disorder time. I do not know much about the song, but I really do like it. Because it has some really nice transitions in the song. Also, another piano song. I did mention I like piano songs.
Don't you worry, everyone. There's a side song. We will have some speedy piano.
Yeah. Welcome to my brain going, what notes? Because the screen is shifting at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
It's like you should know these. For some people that are asking, can you play this game without the shifting and merging lanes? Yes, you can. It's called single lane mode in this game. So, if you want to enjoy the game, but don't want to deal with some of the visual complexity of the charting and things like that, you can totally play this game without it. Alright, we barely squeaked up the S there.
Nice.
Yeah, to get that S, we have to hit over 95, which is tall order.
Oh. And that's a better score. So, doing great.
Alright,
Altered Faker.
No, it's Festival for the Ritual
That's
first.
Sure.
Yes.
Oh wait. Oh yeah, shit. I'm sorry. Festival for the Ritual.
This one became a new banger because I was playing it in October. And I'm like, this is a baller song. Also, didn't know who Nami was before this, so
it does happen. You don't know someone, then you do know, and you start searching, and you like the songs, and you keep looking, and you don't stop.
I learned a lot about some particular artists because there's some artists that will do the thing of wearing multiple hats and release and do songs across multiple rhythm games or whatever, and they'll be noticed by like 6 different people, which is pretty funny. But yeah, we tried to include a bit of variety in this particular showcase when curating it, which I hope everybody's been enjoying so far. I really like this part, but if you fall off even once, you can really mess yourself up a little bit.
You have to lock in there. Yes, indeed. You kind of start. I see that it's more prominent the lane juggle from where it's coming, and yeah.
I mean, I really like this song because it's just a banger, but yeah, you have to kind of juggle back and forth between the lanes pretty quickly.
Yeah.
Especially with those rolls too. But now we have
Now we have Altered Faker, yes.
Yeah. This song is something. Oh, well, oh, okay. I was way too early on that. Alright, so holding a note like that and then trying to position yourself to like hit the surrounding notes in a rhythm like that, still something I'm adapting to, but we're getting there. It's used a few times in songs very sparingly, but just something that I started noticing a bit more as with slightly more complicated charting. I don't know if I'm ready, game.
Yes, you are.
just slight speed up towards the end, nothing too crazy.
Fine, that's great.
All right, we are approaching halfway.
Nowadays artists are quite polyphacetic, right? That's correct, right?
All right, so we got Zemitus next, if I've said
Yes.
that correctly.
Semitis remix.
Yeah, so we're doing the Tatash, or the Reran remix. Sorry, or wait, hold on. It's the Is it a remix? What? I'm very confused.
Yeah, it's the remix.
It's Tatash, but it's a
Semitis
remix
remix.
done by Reran. Right?
Yeah.
Okay.
The song is the song is from Tash, but the remix is from Aaron. Yes.
Yeah, I always get a little confused when they do stuff like that.
Yeah, I mean, you got the different you got
this song does that.
scissors. Yeah.
I always keep forgetting this. So the song is just dense.
It's Ruram.
It's also first 10 that we're seeing right now.
Hell yeah.
And it's definitely earned its 10, in my opinion. Wait, hold on. Am I even playing another rate that I didn't have to check?
It's yours. Come on.
Okay. I just want to be sure. Holy. Natash, please. I want to live.
I don't want to blame Tash. I want to blame Renam.
Yeah, actually, Reran, why? Why did I pick this version of it? Did I fall in love with Tatash and like blinded me? Or like Reran a little bit and then it blinded me from playing Tatash? Alright. Well, thankfully, Gibbs a little forgiving there, and we're not on the you mess up, you die. Holy.
Power. Yeah, but yeah, it was the remix.
Yeah, I forgot how hard the remix is compared to the original.
Yeah. I mean, I didn't want to say anything. It's a 10 between the nines, but hey.
Hey, it's just a little like skill check right there, right?
Okay, next is a strength.
Yeah, so we got strength. So it was kind of like a hot debate whether or not we do strength over the other Noma song, which people are more familiar with.
Yeah, the very, very obscure brain power. I don't know if any one of you knows the song.
Yeah. So I really like this song in particular over the other one that's in the game. Not that, it's ever in any other rhythm games, but this one, it just, everybody knows this song, right? But yeah, don't worry. If you're here around for Showcase 2 of this game, yeah, you heard me right. You'll get your brain power. Trust me. The new content that dropped as of this past Wednesday, lots of brain power. Trust me. You'll see more.
Yeah, there
now.
was just for a bit for. Wait, look this part. It's so goofy, I love it. Oh, very recently there was an album drop by Noma. It's basically a whole album of brain power remixes.
Yeah, that's
So-
wild to me, and they're good.
Yeah, They're good. There's a lot of brain power
If you love brain
to
power,
parse from there. And
you're
the
gonna be
game got
happy.
3 songs, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, 3 remixes.
And a sequel. We got a sequel for brain power.
Yeah, and a
which-
mashup with brain power.
Yeah, so there's a couple of brain powers in the game. But yeah, Nomad does really cool tracks outside of brain power.
Yeah, so, you know, here's a nice banger by them. Personally, I think Brainpower's done a little bit to death, at least on that particular version, but the remixes are nice and fresh. So, very, very happy
Okay.
about that. All right, we got Koopa, which is a pretty recognizable song, actually. I think it's our first really recognizable song.
We left out brain power, but we left Poopa.
Yeah,
we have to compromise somewhere.
Yeah, I mean, that was another thing. It's like, it's like, we gotta leave some stuff in that people are gonna be familiar with from other rhythm games, right? Right? All right, Poopa, be nice. Please and thank you. Game really wants me to stretch for this. I really don't like you, game, for doing that. I never liked the song doing that to me.
Yeah, small mention, this is a BMS song and it has the exact same gimmicks as the BMS version, so... Now go slow.
Yeah, like stuff like this is like still my worst nightmare, even though I put a lot of S2 on where this happens quite frequently.
Yeah.
This game is very rare, because again, they kind of lean into what this game was, like this game's particular sort of mechanics a little bit more, but it's always nice.
Oh no, it's actually older than Sound Baltics. It's from the BMS of Fighters 2014, if I remember correctly. But yeah, Poopa, as same as Brain Power and Conflict, has been in a couple of games, to say the
Alcyon as
least.
well, which was a pretty good favorite for my in S2on, which it was nice to see that make an appearance here too. In fact,
I think so far, Poopa is the one that it's in most games to this date. But
probably, yeah.
I have to double check.
I mean, Conflict I've seen in a lot of games.
Okay.
All right, we got
Heliosphere.
The H's. I don't know my alphabet, guys. You can tell me how.
I don't know. I don't know how to read. We got some Blackie.
Conflict. This is the most. I don't know. I see Conflict a lot of games. Can't remember why we put this further down on the list.
I don't remember having it at all, but
I think
probably
this is one of the ones that you were
density-
like, just place it somewhere. I
Probably
was
the
like,
yeah. Probably the density was on par with Sigma, but just a little bit more.
I mean, yeah, I don't have like a super great score with this one for some reason, and I can't remember exactly why off the top of my head, but I think it has something to do with the.
We'll
pattern
see why
complexity.
soon then.
Yeah.
Maybe it's a spicy thing that is gonna become more spicy?
I don't know. Maybe it's just because I haven't practiced this song that much. I can't remember.
Maybe.
Oh, there's got to be something. Where like there's a reason why this is in here. I just can't remember off the top of my head. Oh, I think it's because of this stuff.
Oh yeah. Now I remember.
Yeah, this stuff right here. Yeah, that's why.
I remember you starting out with that. Yeah.
I mean, I still kind of do occasionally. But that was a really clean finish. I enjoyed that.
Hey,
That was good. That's usually the part where I kind of fall apart a bit.
You're doing great. Again. We're fast approaching the last 20 minutes of the second hour. And we got the Lovesick Baby.
I actually really like this one. And this will be our expert 10.
Are starting to rise.
Yeah, because we're closing in on this last bit here before we get into the so-called mashups. We're gonna start ramping the difficulty on some of the songs here, with the more difficult charting, things like that. Those triples for a while used to scare me because I didn't even see that they were triples. I thought it was just doubles.
Yeah, those separated three chords are very, very tricky.
Because you're just doing singles and doubles there, and it's just like, oh, by the way, this is a triple, and you're just like, what? And you don't see them that often in the song, so when they pop up, you're just like, what? What was that? Alright, so we're gonna start transitioning into the other lane like this. Kind of rock back and forth here. Yeah, so once we start seeing stuff like this, where it's like you're playing from both sides of the lanes, it can get a little tricky to tell in which order you're supposed to be hitting the notes, if you're trying to rely solely on visuals.
It really teaches you to have a really, really heightened sense of rhythm, of keeping the internal beat.
Oh man, this part is brutal on stretching my hand for it. Alright. Past that part. Yeah. It wouldn't, honestly, it wouldn't be that fun of a showcase, at least for me, if I wasn't like trying to challenge and push myself with the games I try to showcase, even if it's not a speedrun, like I'm normally used to doing. I like to have a little bit of challenge. I like to showcase that not everything is easy as it appears,
There's more
or-
than meets the eye.
Yeah, so it's like, cool. Yeah, I could play the game entirely on hard and choose songs that, you know, I'm super comfortable with and I can ace them or whatever. But I didn't feel like that would be necessarily that great.
Where's the fun of that?
Yeah, so we got
have to suffer a
Game
little.
Changer now.
Yes.
All right,
Got
so
some Cosmograph.
yeah, finally a Cosmograph song in this game. What?
Yes, no. Go ahead.
I was gonna say, like, I started playing this game with a fight stick. You can use any controller you want. You can play with keyboard. The game has really good keyboard support. I transitioned about a little over 2 months ago into keyboard, thinking for the longest time, for a while, especially when I started with S2 a year ago, I would never play on keyboard. Never. And I decided to give it a shot. Transitioned to keyboard, started playing on 6-key, and went from there. And I've been enjoying it ever since. Took a bit to get used to and kind of get comfortable with, because I'm not a keyboard player for any video games for that matter. I do value my comfort of the controllers. But I would say for this game, because of how it handles the rhythm and the charting, it's actually not that bad to learn keyboard. It's just honestly going to get comfortable with like how you want to do your spacing.
And yeah, that's key also, just being comfortable to play the game. The bottom line is that this actually needs 6 inputs. 4 for the lanes, that both lanes are coming, and 2 for the side ones, which are the shift lanes. Keyboard is fine, you can use a fight stick. Sometimes it's not really that recommended because some of those don't get a really good polling rate. So
as someone who was playing on the fight stick for a while, I can definitely tell you that. All right, we missed something somewhere, but you know, whatever. Still
yeah,
good.
it's good. And we are going to play a another very famous song.
Oh yeah, this this is me dreading it, just like I did for Sigma.
It would be so nice if the Miyazuki remix was in games too. It's so silly.
All right, so Tenno C. Let's just get the whole Tenno C team together.
It's not about the input lag, it's about the polling rate of the keyboard. Sometimes some of the fight sticks or some controllers do not get to the quote-unquote standard that 1000 Hertz usually do in rhythm games. Sometimes it's as slow as I've seen some controllers and very low quality fight sticks go as low as 75, and that's very bad for this kind of games.
Yeah, I had to do some modifications on my settings once I switched to keyboard, because I realized, like, holy, the polling needed a lot of adjustments.
Yeah.
So when I readjusted the keyboard, it was fairly straightforward and much easier to adjust for.
Yeah. I'm trying to remember how wide was the Be Perfect window. I think it was 20 to 21 milliseconds. I read it somewhere, but I'm not sure. So you need a very good. I don't expect to be for the keyboard to be 4000 Hertz or 8000 Hertz as some high-end gaming does, but some high-end keyboard does. But just 1000, it's fine.
Yeah, I do want to get a better rhythm game controller and continue doing 6-key a little bit more comfortably, obviously, because I'm not going to sit here and say keyboard is 100% comfortable for me and I live and swear by it, because I don't. I really don't like playing games on keyboard, ever. But it's not nearly as bad currently for me, and in bursts, which is the main thing.
Would you play this on the giant keyboard?
I mean, preferably, yeah, because my fingers are already like 3 times the size of my keys, so...
Remind me to send you later a video of a very famous Korean player playing DJ Max in a very, very huge... Have you seen the Razer gigantic keyboard?
I don't think I've seen that particular one, but...
Yeah. Well, he's playing on that and it's so hilarious. Yeah. And it kind of counts as a rhythm game controller because keys are huge.
Alright, Glitch Character is next.
Yes, Glitch Character.
I do like this song, actually, as well.
We get some cool audio. Beatcore. Maybe a little bit of extra tone.
Yeah, I have the title screen and theme set to 10OC, and this is like the cover that he used on the title screen, which is pretty funny. Also, I like the way it just does this visual effect for separating the lanes. It's like, kinda neat.
Get ready for it.
The other thing that this game allows for is they have like a dynamic mode for like the way the visual effects work. You can just crank it or lower it if like yourself, or you can just leave it dynamic, which is really neat.
That's pretty cool.
So I have it on dynamic, which is why we see the effects working the way they do. We get a little bit more of a pure Smash VP experience here. Yeah, we're gonna start seeing some wacky stuff here with the dual lane, the 4-lane mode of this game. But again, not like really ridiculous stuff like some other games have with like gimmicks. And this multiple shift lanes that you have, like the cool thing about that is we'll be getting very quickly into the mashups as we finish up the singles here, and you'll start seeing why that's a little bit more important and utilized in this game, even though we do have singles. This game heavily capitalizes on it for the mashup section, which we do have a list for as well. Smaller list, but we do have a list.
We have a list, indeed. Hey, we got out of the Covario song. And we start to the double-digit era.
Yeah, a lot of double digits. This is only going to be like one single digit from here on in. So, it's going to be interesting.
Next is Regain.
That's an R alphabet.
Yep.
Here it is.
You got over. There we go.
Okie dokie. Am I winning? No, there's no winning in this game.
There's enjoying. There's a lot of enjoying.
So weird kind of song. Also, a little bit tricky there with the crossovers. Starts off really soft in the song, but there is a reason why it's down here and why it's still in our set list. to this curated portion of the showcase here. So there's, we mentioned earlier about like how sometimes it won't cover the whole lane with the holds. So there's an indication of it covering only half. That was unfortunate there. Whew, okay. Hands are definitely getting a little winded.
We're starting to get a little bit of sweat.
I've been using this towel that I have to my side a lot more than I expected.
Okay.
Alright.
Abandoned is next.
This song has been growing on me a lot as well. It's a bit of a lower BPM, but don't let that fool you.
You promised me that we can shine, but it's over. You left me in the darkness, cold and alone. Now I am in the ruins and I am abandoned. Nothing to lose anymore,
Immediately seeing why this is down here on the list.
You promised me that we can shine, but it's over. You left me in the darkness, cold and alone. No more chains and strains of you anymore. No more shadows.
Aha, game. I'm just gonna cheat and hold both.
Rise again. No more fear. I will destroy
Alright.
everything
I probably should learn to do that properly, but at some point.
No more shadow and please just let them go.
There are no rules.
No more fear. I will destroy
And you're pretty much free to do it. Almost as any way you can do it within the extra mapping, so
It works for me, so that's how I've been doing it. I should learn how to do it properly though, and not just pull both, because it creates a bit of a bad habit for other songs where you do something similar and it ends up having extra notes there or something like that. And if I'm too used to like holding, it's just gonna be a bad habit. And we have another FC finally.
yeah. For example, I've been kind of mirroring your place, you know, but I've been trying to mold it in the way I play DJ Max 4 key. So the shift notes, I do it with my pinkies.
Yes, same.
How do Same? Okay, okay.
Yeah. So
Good to know.
starting on the keyboard for me, left to right, it's Tab Q W, and then the
you
close
can
and open bracket.
really. Yeah.
Whatever.
Actually, I can visualize it before the song. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, so like I'm kind of center mouse to the keyboard, and that's just kind of how I find it comfortable. I've tried a bunch of different layouts, but that seems to
Yeah.
be the best for me.
Again, getting comfortable is always key. Okay, Off Duty.
Yeah, off duty is immediately
Banger.
actually this song was like my absolutely favorite song when I first started playing this game, even on like the easiest difficulty on like 4 key.
You
Or-
gotta put
sorry,
a banging
two-lane
donk
mode.
in it.
But it's a bit higher BPM. So it's one of those songs that's kind of has a bit of a jingle to it that I really like, and while it's higher BPM, it kind of allowed me to also like learn to control the BPM a little bit more with the song as well. But I mean, this song is still difficult on expert. So there's sections like that where it just spits a bunch of stuff at you, and then other times you're just kind of following the rhythm a little bit. But yeah, Tarina, very big fan of their style of music after playing it in Smash VP. So I would love to see more from them. Especially if I go to check out other rhythm games in the future. It would be nice to see their stuff in there.
Arena has a lot of stuff into the X, and I think there's a couple in Sound Baltics, but they're all pretty good bangers.
Yeah, this song also just has like some of the slightly more weirdly altered patterns that you might be used to as well, I've noticed. Because like those like the off-sync like looking triples that we went through kind of threw me off for a while. You kind of have to like, I don't know, I don't know how to describe it, but you kind of have to like, at least for me, like pedaling it, kind of like, I don't know. I'm really bad at describing like how the motion works, but it's like if you were like the way the horse like flicks its hooves when it's running, like a bit of a gallop, I guess is what I'm getting at. It's kind of what what most of the song is played like, at least from what we can see there.
Yeah, it kind of, the donks kind of dictate the backbeat, and you got to pay attention to that.
All right.
You have
and
Q
Die
Rescue.
is next.
You and I. So yeah, you have a lot more into the X. Q Rescue Q, and this one with
Also,
barbecue,
first
which is so
USAO
funny.
song as well.
Sorry, what?
USAO, which I've been growing on me.
Okay. Good old Usao, and it's silly.
Have I been saying their name wrong the whole time? Oh no!
Yes, I wanted you to say it wrong.
Oh, it's the Kanye thing all over again. I thought it was an acronym.
No, I'll take the time to explain. Actually, he has a mascot
sorry.
which is it's a rabbit. So Usao, that's a joke.
Anyways, I've been really digging their stuff. Phalanx, or Phalanx, I believe, properly say it, from... yeah, that song.
Oh.
Loved that one. And then fell in love with this one when I saw it in this game.
A hardcore specialist indeed. He does all the types of hardcores. We got Kufuga, we got So it's very popular in Muse Dash. We got. I like a lot of the 2DX things he does. It's really good.
Any of the people that casually watch me constantly jump back to this game after working on other speedrun projects and stuff, like, will have seen me played this song heavily. Especially early on when I was first started getting into the game on Porky. And, like, I was bad at it, but it was such a good, fun chart that I was determined to keep playing the song no matter what. And I'm still not perfect at it, especially now that I've transitioned into 4-lane mode and playing on keyboard, but it's really, really fun. And it kind of flows really well together, too. Also, shoutouts to blowing into the mic at the end of the song.
No.
Ugh.
Nice. Okay. Kaki.
Oh yeah. I've been waiting for this song.
Oh yeah.
I'm waiting for this song. This song, I didn't know what to expect going into the song from the sample, but like it was such a treat. When you go into this, try not to let it like play the sample there because it kind of gives things away. This song goes all over the place, which is great.
Yep.
So
This
welcome
intro
to
reminds me so
yeah,
much.
the
It
intro's
reminds me
great.
so much to SSH. Yeah, it's so funny.
Yeah, welcome to what Getty calls a mystery blend. Yeah, this song is really cool. Also, parts that are used to this quite often with the weird chords there. Yeah, I really like that song.
It's good.
I just like the way the chart flows and transitions. Really, really well done.
It's well mixed. It's really cool.
I think like that's like a really good example of like a well laid out chart.
Okay, we got swag.
Yeah, we got some P light now. Some P. Get your P's in chat. I know it's a pretty popular thing with the Draconeer community. Oh, part always scares me. I mean, I did say this. That list was gonna get a little harder.
Very nice.
We got through it.
That's good.
Yeah, it's a very cleverly charted song. It's not like super dense or anything, but it's got a lot of interesting sections to it. All right. Yeah, feels so alive. Don't know much about So 87. If I even said that correct, because God help me, I pronounce everything wrong.
I'm gonna be honest. I have no idea. I haven't heard it, but
Good song.
a lot of these artists that probably are Asian. A lot of them have lots of puns with Gorawase, but sometimes it's just you don't know if it's in Japanese, in Korean, or Chinese. So let's go with that. It's fine. And do forgive us if we mispronounce this.
Yep.
I hope you like the bass. Welcome to this song.
Every day I'm shuffling.
Yep.
I always mess that up. That's such a tricky chord to
It's
play.
such, yeah, but such an effective visual artifact.
Like, the way that chord works is I'm basically starting by holding all of them down. I let go all but one while still holding the shift lanes. And need to transition into holding down 3 new ones. But again, because of the way the holds work, we have to go right to the very end. Or we mess it up. And that's exactly what happened. And I can't do them too early either because it's the same scenario.
Yep.
Yep.
Yep. I just like how it's just a yep right at the end. It's
Yep.
over. All right. So yeah, Ice Cream Machine. It's not double digit. It's a 9. It's on running
Um, just
feed one.
I'm typing the chat that we're working on it. I think the Pipa song started and bam. So it's cursed.
Oh, that's there we go.
Okay, I think we're back. Yep, we're back.
Okay. Yeah, me doing tech for this situation and then fixing it at the same time is a little interesting.
Yay! Okay, we can restart the song.
Yeah. We'll restart the song. All right, cool. The VTuber's too strong. They broke the stream. God damn it.
Blame Pipa! Yay! Please don't shoot us! Please don't shoot us!
We used to stream through VLC using RTMPs, and it's not very good and reliable. Yeah, that's all I'm gonna say.
Okay, here we go again.
I forgot to unpause the timer.
Don't worry, I'll just more time for more songs.
Nah, that's fine. It's the timer doesn't really matter. Gonna be done soonish, anyways. I will resume it after this song, though. I don't know how the game wants me to hold every lane like that.
Yeah, that's another point for the suggested double binding. But then
Yeah.
again, the double binding has me thinking about doing the shifting properly.
Yeah, this is like bad positioning on my part, and I keep doing it.
That was only 3 days ago!
Yep.
Cool.
Nice.
All right. Glad we were able to reconnect the stream very quickly.
Good.
All right, so let me go ahead and resume the timer,
Okie dokie.
so we at least have a general guideline.
Yeah, we're just not that far from the finish line. You were right. I'm kind of asking myself if we have enough time.
Yeah, we saw it time.
Okay.
Because we
We got-
have like 5-6 songs left in the singles, and then only 15 on
Okay.
the
Okay.
mashups.
Okay.
Average about 3
Let's go.
minutes per song. So
Okay. We have the Psy song after all this time.
Megalodon. I saw
The
the
speedy
music video
piano.
for this. Is really good, by the way.
Yeah.
I don't know who did it, but it was really good. Lots of stars.
Mhm. This Psy fellow likes his pianos and his very weirdly syncopated kick drums.
I really like piano too, so thank you. Any excuse to play more stuff by them is fine by me.
Yeah, I think Sounds Voltage, Sudden Death, which is Side and Mori Mori Atsushi, the Alpha Pupa, is the first song that makes me go, these younglings and their songs.
Like, my first introduction to them was through Halcyon, so... We got a nice little helping their work in this game, which is pretty nice to see. Ice cream is such a universal feeling. Yeah, it really do be. I really like that song, and it's like, Tekken Pika does. I'm fumbling my words. She does a really good job with the vocals for it. So.
Okay.
All right. Cry Smile.
Cry Smile.
Yeah. Alphabet. How does that work? We just go this way, right?
Yeah, you can go both ways.
Wait, did I pass it?
Yeah, up. Yep, there we go.
There it is.
It's not there.
Oh, I got
it
it.
is? Oh, okay. Yeah.
It's got a sort of a long name.
Yeah. I forgot about that. Now we got some two-step. Garage two-step. Another genre that has kind of vanished, in a way. At least in most rhythm games.
I forgot how much this chart makes me jump back and forth.
And the lane, yeah, the lane telegraphing is a bit crazy here. Damn it.
Yeah,
it's
something. This is why it's close to the bottom of the singles in the list.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
like that spot right there. Like what? What was that? It just phased into the other lane. So. Yeah, nice little song.
Nice. Okay. Heartland. Sakujo.
Hurt Locker. All right, the visuals in this song you really have to pay attention to, but they're very subtle and very cool. so just pay attention.
Oh, that's nasty.
Oh. Okay, thanks, game.
Well, it's the same artist as Destroyer, so there's gonna be a lot of songs that are gonna reference that because it's one of their most popular songs.
I
in
love
fact,
Nikki Simon
so-
in that song. Also, very subtle effect going on here in this section.
Yeah.
It's synced to the heartbeat,
Sparkles.
so it like beats like a heart during this part.
For example, there is also the cube head from Destroyer also comes out in the BGA for Kaiju ni Naritai, which is one of the latest songs in Project Sekai, and it's also referenced there too.
Yeah, very, very good song.
Indeed.
But yeah, Destroyer visually is a really good song with the BGM back in S2 on. And I really, really out of like a lot of the songs I listen to vocal wise, Nikki Simmons is amazing.
Yep. Hey, love that mystery. That's the next one.
Yeah. This one's gonna be a little bit pain. But another bopper. Yeah, keeping that rhythm the entire opening is still difficult. Because it's very, very steady. I think the first few times I played the song, this is one of the songs that actually gave me what felt like whiplash.
The wall, let's say. Really? Okay, that's very baller of him.
Ooh.
Nice.
Yeah, that's that's like how
Are you
heated a
feeling
little
it,
bit.
Mr. Mash?
Yeah, a little bit. That's,
Okay.
That song was a bit heated.
Okay. Konnichiwa, bye bye.
Yeah, the funny little rolly thingies somewhere
Yep.
in this list. Where are you?
Yeah, it's there we go.
Yeah.
The Buta Otome song.
Another song that off the hop I probably would have never played, but then I just said, screw it, I'm gonna start playing every single song. And
Why not?
really started liking this. But the opening is what the hell? It like throws you right away.
前だけ見てたら見落として後ろを見てたらつまずいて不器用器用は置いといて散らかってる頭です3つ数えたらユートピアそんな現実は来なくってそろそろダメでもないし自分まだ動けません今日が明日にこんにちは
And those skill check songs here are very interesting. Thingies, please. Also, I swear that was mirrored on both at the same time, right at that part. That's how it looked to me.
Mind games.
Because it like shifts in and then you see the pattern of both leads. I don't know if it's just a visual effect, but it trips me out. Yeah, like that part there. Did you see that? It like it was on both sides, transitioned all the way into the left, and that messes me up. It is like some interesting stuff.
Yeah, it's tricky.
Oh. B for
Okay.
best. Alright.
B for very good. Wait.
Someone's mentioning Tash in chat. Well, here, you got a Tash song coming up.
Yep, indeed.
I gotta find it.
That's
where is it?
It's
There it is.
Image Reborn.
Well, yeah, here we go.
There we go.
Here we go. This is like RPG final boss music to me.
Ah, yes. Harpsichord and organ.
Throw some guitar out there too.
Very, very medieval, of course. Okay, so what's the strategy for this boss?
Don't die. Castle your spells. Make sure you hit all your
Okay.
QTEs. So we're seeing a lot of those right now.
Okay. Do we have to steal?
We're in the final battle, so let's not like
it's like,
game
okay.
over here. It'd be
But
really shame.
nothing for NG Plus?
No, there's no new game plus. There is infinite
Oh.
void and cycle.
I think so. It is. It's a kind of sequel to that song. Yes. I'm a bit lost on what Tash has done after getting out of B-Money and doing all the Toho stuff, and then coming back for a while, and then getting back out. It's quite the story for him.
Again, not the greatest rhythm game player, but really just enthusiastic about the games I select.
It's good. Don't worry about it. You did great.
Oh, all right. That one's a bit of a doozy.
Hey,
All right.
now we got decimation.
Yeah, our final single song here as we go into the last half hour. Oy. And then we can work our way back through the mashups. Just another really, really good song to end with for singles, I think, for this curated set list.
Really? I didn't know that. I have to check that later then.
Also,
There's-
visual effects warning for those people that
Yeah,
are...
yeah,
Yeah, the song
Up
is
to this
gonna
point,
get
yeah.
aggressive.
yeah.
So if you have photosensitivity, this is probably not going to be the song you're going to want to see, but still listen to it. Because it still gets me sometimes too. Yeah, that part with the screen just going all shaky cakey. Yeah, with the effects that I have on, it's a little bit more aggressive. But it's still just as bad even without them.
They're reminiscent of slam heavy charts. Yes, I concur with that.
Yeah, like it's the song's not like super dense note wise, but like it's got some interesting complexity to it for the lack of the BPM that it has.
Okay. Now
All right.
it's where things get good.
Yeah, the mashups. So we have 16 mashups that we're going to show you. So cool thing. I'm going to transition to mashup mode, or manually hit the key apparently. So we're going to kick it off with the dual side mascot song here. So how much do you know about mashups? We're going to test your knowledge there, Slammin'.
No, nothing.
No, nothing. All right. Well, you can explain the evolution, the mechanics, and how mashups work. Do you remember the explanation I gave?
Kind of.
But
But
give you your best shot. I'll update anything.
what I was going to explain basically is that mostly these songs are mashed up, in a way that what the track is on one side and the other track is on the other. For the most part. Some of these tracks are very expertly crafted, and some of these are not so well mixed, but kind of mushed together, not mashed. And this is one of the exceptions of being really, really good, because they're purpose-built for this.
Very excellent song, single file, but together with the dual.
Yeah.
The dual choruses and stuff. Yeah, they're just very good.
Cool. Hello, Ryan. Thanks for the raid. How are you doing? Exactly. That's the same singer.
So we got the mascots together doing their duet, which is really, really good. Enon and Ray. But yeah, so we start off with this song, much like the tutorial song when we first started the showcase, just to kind of highlight the game's kind of like initial starting point, because these songs existed when the game first came out.
It would be like the tutorial mashup.
Essentially, yeah. Little bit of sample of everything without being too difficult.
Okay.
All right, so we're gonna get some little spicy. We got some spicy mashups in this short list.
Now we got sorry. Delton said say goodbye.
Yeah. Good song. This is another goody mashup here. There is so many combinations of mashups that you can do with various songs. So even if you've listened to a song on its own once, when you listen to it in a mashup, it feels like a completely new experience, especially with the combined charting. So this is a case of a mashup, switching, only using the vocal tracks nearly at the beginning, and then now switching over to the plain charting portion. Holy, I always keep forgetting about this part.
Yeah, some of the mashups are handled by the artists themselves, some are done by X-Storm, so...
Yeah,
at least in the case of the mashups here in the game.
Mashups are quite a bit more challenging, even if they're on a lower rating than the singles.
I think, for example, the
There is special cases where the mashups are done by the actual artists, like the Brain Power one that they released, and there's a couple other special ones like that. But most of them are done in-house, yeah. Not all of them, but most of them. All right, it's like late night coastline, right?
Yeah. We said that we were gonna choose or Blue Stream or Tomorrow Night with late night coastline.
Chat, Blue Stream or Tomorrow Night? That's where I'm looking for the song.
It's late night and then Late Night was the base, I
Oh,
think.
yeah. Here we go. So we have these choices. We have Blue Stream with the mashup for Late Night Coastline, or tomorrow night. So they're both
One is
relatively
vocal, the other one's good.
yeah, both really good. So we got Red Alice, or we have DJ Norican.
It's really good. They're both really
They're
great.
both really good, which is why it was like kind of a hard choice.
We couldn't pick one.
I'm a big fan of Red Alice, but I mean, if chat doesn't disagree, I think we should do the DJ Norican one.
Absolutely.
So we're gonna go with that one.
Let's go.
So we'll do Blue Stream because we haven't actually heard Blue Stream at all in this set list either.
Yep.
And remember, I did say pay attention to some of the singles that we did play earlier because there is some of those singles in these mashups. So you can kind of like use that to kind of hear how different they can sound when they're done in the mashups.
Nice.
All right, I was like, "Ooh, I know I didn't full clear that, right? And if I did, I would have panicked.
Was very close.
This is close. You missed two.
A higher rate.
Yeah, accuracy improved.
Lower score, but higher rate. So.
I like again. I could care less about the score. Accuracy to me for a rhythm game, I think, is a little bit more important.
Okay, now we have a special graduation and.
No, we have Prism Ring. Prism Rain.
Oh wait, yeah. Oh, why am?
Prism Rain and Mystic Moon. I mean, these are
Yeah,
these are
Prism
the
Rain.
ones you pass back over after you reviewed them.
Yep. These are the other ones.
Where is Prism? Because these are not organized very well.
I think. I think
They
what's
are
Mystic
alphabetical,
Prism
but there's
Rain.
no way for me to like make it easier to find it.
I think it started with Mystic Rain, and it's a remix with.
What letters P come after?
There's Mystic Moon.
Well, whatever.
There we
I
go.
found Mystic Moon, so we'll just use that. Because there's a couple different ways you can get it.
Yep.
All right, so let's do this one. This is a fun one. The one after this is like by far Chef's Kiss. I'm excited for that one. Because it's like it breaks the rules of the mashup a little bit.
涙こぼれるかのように私は気づいてるよ
I always keep saying I always keep thinking that she's saying the F shot there, but it's like that's not what she's saying. Like, did you just tell me to F and move? It's like, what? Remember, we did play Prism earlier too, which is I'm not getting the reason why we chose this nice little mashup with it.
I'm not sure about that one, Ray. Sorry.
What was the question? Maybe I have an idea.
If you any Soren, but I might not have that information.
Yeah, I don't know off the top of my head either. Because again, I'm not too knowledgeable on rhythm game stuff in general.
If it's from the Ray Arc universe, I know the games, but I did not have a good tablet to play, so I completely not played boys demo and Saito's.
Like the demo stuff that they did bring over here is really good. If you like that kind of music, it's really nice.
Probably is.
Especially with some of the mashup mixes that they have. They're
there's
nice.
the demo thingy in the screen. Yes, it's the demo thing.
Yeah, on the top there you can see what collaboration set that came from. On the top underneath the main song. Which is really nice.
Okay. And now, yes,
now we could do the song you were trying to jump to.
We do. No. I just had the cursor a little bit lower than it should have.
Okay, I really tempted on the 11, but we'll do the 8.
That's your call.
I mean, it's now an A. It was a B before. You just go balls to the wall.
You feel like it? Go for it, champ.
Like we're doing it. I'm breaking the rules.
We're doing it.
I'm doing the 11 instead
I'm
of
doing
the,
it live.
doing the 11 instead of the 8. Yeah, really unique one. Has a unique cover art for it. It's going to sound very different than Gradiation that we heard earlier. By far. It's really good. Yeah, you just wait for it, chat. You just wait for it. That's why I said this song is very special and I was excited to play it. I don't care about playing Get 'em Hard Addicted. Woo! I dropped it afterwards. I needed to stop getting too excited. It's a wild song. This is why I wanted to show it off at least on the 11 once I got myself into the A's. for the 90. So
Well done.
because if I go too far below, especially on B, like I will crash the song. It's very hard right
Yeah.
now to crash songs in this game unless you specifically enable the mode that makes it more normalized for that. But yeah. But man, that song is just so good to play, even if I'm not great at it yet.
That's fine. You will get there. Okay, get rocking. I think that's wait. The one above is. I'm really. What the hell's going on with my text thingy? Hello.
Yeah, we got this one next.
Okay.
We got some
Piano.
sides.
Side versus side, the battle of the pianos.
Very interesting mix here.
Yo, dog, I heard you like piano, so we will put piano in your piano song.
Well, let's just put some more piano in here.
Another very, very popular song in several rhythm games.
Buddy, have you heard it mashed up?
No.
Against the same artist, but with a different song they did? Oh, by the way, this is a 7.
Yep.
It does not feel like a 7. Hey, it's very interesting but cool that they ended it like this.
Yeah, those streams are not a 7. Not at all.
It's like, let's just combine the endings.
Maybe they, yeah, maybe they were when the game started. I don't know. Maybe they scaled it different. Changing ratings is always it's a pain. It's a pain to do.
Yeah, I kind of use them as like a kind of general guidance. Not like this is definitively hard. It's like, because I've played 9s that were easier than 7s early on. So it's like, yeah.
Now we
get rockin'. Are you ready, chat? So we have our choice of Get Rockin' with Make My Day. Wait, what? This is, oh, I'm on the wrong one. Here we go. I was gonna say, Make My Day and GRWM.
Yep.
So, are we going GWM or are we going Make My Day? Do we have Tarina Love or do we have some HM2?
Think we could do HM2 since we probably gonna get more Toriana later.
Yeah, let's do Make My Day, I guess. There we go. This is actually a pretty interesting mashup. We're gonna go a tad over because of the technical difficulty earlier.
That's fine.
But we have a 15-minute buffer anyways, so we're okay.
Gonna do just fine.
Wait, did I even? She's already dead. See? Yeah, I did. Never mind. I had myself really confused for a moment.
No, this is not DJ Max. This is a mashup revision.
What's DJ Max? Never heard of the game.
Oh, it's a Korean DJ.
Oh, I've heard of the game Slammin', you know that.
I can talk about it.
Oh, feel free to talk about it. I'm gonna trash it though, just FYI.
For those present, Bash doesn't like DJ Max.
I played it a lot. I just don't like it. I love it, but I don't like it. My gripes are my gripes alone, so don't let that deter you from ever playing the game. Just
Of
FYI.
course, yeah. The thing is, from someone that actually plays a lot of DJ Max, just wait for a sale, man. Really, just wait for a sale and get a good bundle.
It's Flammin knows my gripes with the game and why I prefer Escalon and this game in particular. But long story short,
So it's good.
these games are really good. The charting's super fun. I've
Buy
played
every game, everyone. Just buy East one, buy DJ Max, buy this one. Hey, if you see something that says rhythm game, just buy it. Just
buy what you enjoy. I will say
yeah.
though, personally, for these games,
yeah.
like there isn't a song that I haven't enjoyed playing. DJ Max for me was a bit of the opposite, where it's like only a few songs I ever enjoyed playing because the charting wasn't fun. And I'll leave it at that.
And I will add to that most of the charting is also done for a controller, like a DS4 controller, and the SC charts are for keyboard. So there are some interesting overlaps of skill in some places. I think it's pretty fine, but I don't know.
All right.
Okay.
So
Let's
someone
get the
mentioned
music
conflict
going.
earlier, so let's do some Red Wave with it.
Yeah.
This is a very interesting version of Red Wave that I didn't hear until this game. So
No. Waka Cabinet is it's not that. You know, a Waka Cabinet is less expensive than, let's say, a 2DX Cav, for example.
yeah, I really wish we didn't have that slight technical issue for a bit there that slowed us down, but well, we're almost at the finish line.
We're good. We're gonna be fine.
Yeah, this is a really tight set list to fit the time slot.
You can just crash out of the final song anytime, so don't worry about it.
Yeah.
Well, okay, so you know, considering that Sunbolt X-Nabel is right around the corner, that ain't a bad idea. Yeah, Conflict's lyrics goes like this.
This is a slower BPM though for Conflict in general because of the way it's mashed up with Red Wave. This is normally faster if it was on its own. Just a little bit, anyways. Oh, you thought the song was over? Sorry, we got a little bit more. All right, cool. We got a. All right, we have a nice little Tash mashup here.
Nice.
Ooh, new Rookie. Cool.
Nice.
That's nice. That was a good one. All right, Ice Blink, where are you?
Iceland, yeah.
Looking for eyes. There we go.
Hi, there we go.
This is a banger mashup.
Yeah.
Me and my bad mashing skills. Yeah, we had technical difficulties earlier, so I had to like remote in and fix it. We're good now though. We're nearing the end. We only have a few songs left, and yeah. So I do apologize to the event organizers. Oh yeah, forgot the song speeds up. I think it's about as fast as it gets. Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah, you thought two songs mashed together was interesting. Wait till you see this one.
Got the first triple.
Yeah, we have a triples. I gotta find the damn triple though. Where are you?
It's Cutter from Cutter. I think.
No.
Because it was the Emocassin
No,
triple.
no, the triples are unique. Remember that. I'm looking for
Oh,
the
so you
specific
don't.
triple.
Okay.
Found it. I skipped over it by accident.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, we're doing this one.
Yeah.
Alright, so we got Emo Kozen with Emo Kozen versus Emo Kozen.
A triple threat.
And these songs go really well together. Which is kind of funny. So we heard the Tatash remix of Cutter, but now we get the other song version of it.
Yeah, some composer have their unique touch, and when you hear the song go, you go, "Oh, I know this one."
Yeah, a lot of the Emo Kozen songs, I felt, at least initially, once I hear one, I've heard them all, but no. They sound very similar, but They have a bit of different flair for each one. And actually, with one of the new songs they released from them, it's very different than these ones. Very, very different.
Hey.
Triple's done. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 left. Alright, enter skip. First weird one.
I can't help you there. I don't know which is the name of the song was.
I know where it is.
There we go. Oh yeah,
It's the
now I
only
remember.
mashup with enter skip versus enter skip.
Double bitch episode. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Double beach waifus. Another pair of unironically good songs to pair together. Oops. Okay. Oh. Almost through this.
We got the triple rock one.
Yeah, so this one's a bit of a doozy. This is the only normal in our mashup list. This is another triple. This is a really good triple though.
It was started with Athena, so.
Again, unique triples are their own thing. So.
But they are okay, but
Yeah.
they are on but
If they're
I
more
see
than
that-
2 songs, they're completely separate.
yeah, but I see that they are also organized by their release date, I think.
Alphabetical too.
Probably. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, because the 11 is a spicy.
Yeah, I've given the
Okay, you should probably play this and the last one and we're done. I think.
yeah, we can jump to the last one or two of them. Since we had the tech issue that kind of delayed us a little bit.
Yeah.
Because this was initially a really tight set to begin with, so yeah. Yeah, actually, we'll just do the last one on the set list then. We'll end off on the very, very last one.
Yep.
Which, remind me again what one it is, because I don't remember. If that's okay with Zell, obviously. I
course.
just need to remember what the last one is because I don't off the top of my head without looking at the notes.
Brain power with Ituri and a song, but
Okay. That'll be up to Zeldin if he wants
Yeah.
that to be the last song. Okay. Anyways, so we're gonna wrap this up a little tiny bit early because we are over because of the tech issue thing. Cool. So unfortunately, I'm gonna skip one of my favorite songs, but that's fine.
that's unfortunate. Hey, we have a second part, so don't worry about it.
Yeah. Yeah, that's fine. We can probably shuffle those into the thing. Actually, you know what? We'll play these songs instead of cutting them out. We'll play them in the additional showcase at the other because we're already 10 minutes
Oh.
over because of the tech
Yeah,
issue that we
we're
had to solve. So yeah,
Yeah, we're
Unfortunate.
11 minutes. Yeah, well, that happens.
yeah. Anyways, thanks all y'all for watching. This was MASH VP. I'm gonna go back to the title screen here. Thank you again for Slam and joining me on commentary. If you missed any of this,
Don't worry.
we'll be back towards the end of the event, and we'll finish up the set list and play a bit more free flow. But anyways, thank you all for watching. Have a good rest of your morning, afternoon, and night, wherever you are, and we're gonna get ready for the next run, which I believe is Persona 3. So thank you again, and yeah, apologize for the earlier tech issue.